Greetings and salutations, people. Good afternoon. It is Sunday. I am off to solo breakfast, brunch today. Solo brunch Sunday, where I am just sitting and reflecting, enjoying my own company. Thinking, vlogging. But today I wanted to come in and touch base with you guys on a few things that I've chatted with some friends of mine about throughout the week. And it all deals kind of with relationships in a sense, but mostly your own personal relationship with yourself. When we think of relationships, we always think about, us and another party or somebody else and another party. And the most important relationship that you can have is a relationship with yourself. We undervalue our own presence and our own company when it comes to relationships. And we always take the time to get to know other people, but we never get the time, or take the time rather, to get to know ourselves and what's important to us. I'm reading Gabrielle Union's We're Going to Need More Wine currently, and within the readings there is a chapter about growth and development, and she sees a life coach. Spoiler alert in case you're reading it, I'm sorry. But she sees a life coach, and the life coach asks her to name to name 10 things that make her happy. And in that moment, she can't muster up 10 things. She can't muster up 5 things. And that really resonated with me because we take so much time out of our day, out of our life, to make other people happy. We work on, pleasing other people, but we can't please ourselves. And I think for us as a people, that's something that we really need to work on, because how am I going to make someone else happy if I can't make myself happy? I have to know what makes me happy in order to let somebody else know what makes me happy. And that's really important. So that's when I say you need to sit down and spend time with yourself, that's what I'm talking about. You need to sit down and get to know yourself, get to see, everything that you enjoy, do some personal, soul searching, some, personal development, whether it's reading, whether it's meditating, whether it's, just any time to be alone with oneself is really important, because that's where you get to know, what you do like. And a lot of people don't think like, oh, that's something that I really need to know. If they love me, they'll figure it out. When in all actuality, they might not, because just like you, they don't know. So how, what are they going to do? They're going to go through all these trials and tribulations personally to sit down and figure out what it is or what it isn't that, makes you happy. So that's why, I just came in to say, work on self. That's always been something that my mom spoke about, was working on self, and spending time with self and talking to self, getting to know yourself. College was kind of that point for me, when I sat down and I did a lot of self-searching, self-loving, self-exploration. I went to Bowling Green for the time that I did go to school away. And, you know, it's a very small place. I set out to go to college kind of randomly. I applied in maybe the end of November, beginning of December, and by January I was there. So very little time for prep, very little time for anything. So I didn't go to school with the normal things that, you know, a college student goes with. There was no TV, there was no refrigerator, there was no microwave. There was me, my clothes, my shoes, and my laptop and phone. That was literally it. And once my roommate moved, she was in the process of moving to a new dorm when I got there, because I got there for spring semester. So in that process, after she moved, it was literally just me. And, you know, spending a lot of time alone like that is really traumatizing at first. You get real deep within yourself, deep within your thoughts. Some thoughts you didn't really want to tap into. But in that time, I got real still. I got real still within myself. I got real in tune with a lot of things that I had suppressed throughout, you know, throughout my life. And in that silence, in that stillness, I really got to begin my journey to get to know and love self. And some people don't realize it's a process. It is a process. You don't wake up and like, yeah, I'm freaking awesome. Like, you don't, that hasn't happened for me, at least. I've never experienced it. The friends I have haven't experienced it. So if you've experienced, hey, I'm freaking amazing, like, I'm lit, everybody should love me because I'm freaking amazing. Like, if you've ever experienced that, like, shout out and kudos to you. You know, if you got there some random way, drop it in the comments and let us all know how you got there, because that is not the way I got to, you know, to that point in my life. I got there by silence and tears and being really uncomfortable. And you gotta get comfortable. You gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You gotta get comfortable with crying. You gotta get comfortable with learning how to express some emotions you ain't never experienced before. You gotta get comfortable with silence. Even to this day, silence kind of is like, you gotta get comfortable. You gotta get real into yourself to get the good out of yourself. People don't want to do that. People don't like being uncomfortable. People don't like being out of place, out of the norm. And I just found that the normal wasn't working for me. You know, traditionalism wasn't working for me. I was hurt and stressed and experiencing so many different things, from, you know, depression to anxiety. All of this stuff was, you know, was bubbling over, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out where it was coming from. But it's because I wasn't into self. It's because I wasn't into self, you guys. Self will get you some peace you ain't never felt before. People look for peace and happiness in a lot of different ways, whether it's drinking, whether it's smoking, whether it's popping pills. You know, people look for peace and happiness in a whole lot of places, and I done drank a little bit, I done smoked a little bit, but I ain't never found peace like when I found peace within myself. Oh my God. Once you tap into that, that's an addiction I will lay in. I will lay in that addiction. I will get comfortable there. I will find all the peace, all the love, all the tranquility I need within that, and be still. And be still. And that, I'm telling y'all, man, that's a love. Ain't no love like loving you. Ain't no love like loving you. So I think that was really just, you know, my message for you guys today. I'm about to get up in this good old restaurant, get me some good old food. I don't know what it is about breakfast, guys, but like, I really love me some breakfast food. I will eat waffles and French toast and hash browns and all of that stuff all day with contentment. That's the funny part. I will do it and be content in it. But thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Drop some suggestions on some topics you guys want to talk about. I will be, I don't know if this is going to be only like a Sunday thing. What do you guys want? Like, do you just want like Sunday vlogs, or did you guys have like a preference? What do you guys want? I'm here for you guys. Like, I'm here for myself, obviously, but I'm here for you guys. I want to be, you know, I want to be useful for you guys. I want you guys to be able to, you know, get input and get out of me what you need, you know, whatever that might be. So yeah, if you drop in the comments, I'll probably post. I'll try to do 2 times a week. I think Sundays are a comfortable, definite yes. So pick another day down in the comment section, and we'll work on that, figuring out what our posting schedule is going to be down there in that section. And also, you know, what you guys want to talk about. If you have any suggestions, I like breakfast suggestions, by the way. So if you guys want like a eat with me video where I, you know, go to a restaurant or something, and we sit down and we talk in the restaurant, we can do that. I'm totally down with that. I don't mind vlogging in a restaurant. I'm weird already, so they'll have to deal with that. But yeah, I think that's really it. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. If I don't speak to you guys for the rest of the week, have an awesome week. Nobody is better at you than you are. Love you.